doesn't like truly stop it for some reason.
And get that not just more idle chatter repeat effect. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't think we did that. All right, and we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of. Hello, everybody. Who's live? Oh, hello. There we go. I was gonna say whose line it is anyway, but I guess it would be whose duel is it anyway?
Whose turn is it anyway?
Not mine. I don't know. I have with me on my stream the Davinator1212.
Hi guys, welcome. I'm glad to be a guest star on this stream. This is my big break.
And also joining us is Benji from the Legacy Crusaders.
Hello.
Do you want to give a brief shout out to your channel and what you do and why you're even here?
Sure. So my channel does a couple of how to play videos, some ruling videos, some deck profiles, live duels,
Anime
that kind of
waifu
stuff.
tournaments.
Unfortunately, I don't do many of those waifus. They're all cartoons. But yeah, I'm here because I participated in the Davinator Championship Series budget tournament and did pretty well.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah, I did okay.
You did okay. I mean,
yeah, anything to not play in a format with an FTK. Yeah,
that's fair. So yeah, we're gonna go through the replays from the top 16, top cut of this here tournament, and Dave and Benji and I will provide color commentary, and Dave is gonna try not to die or fall asleep. So if we can get through this without that happening, I'm sure it'll be a success.
No, I want to go sleep.
See, already off to a good start.
Davy's sicky poos.
What? What? No. All right, let me pull up this.
Well, that's Doug encroaching on my stream. He knows I stream on Mondays.
Yeah,
so
he just streams way more than you, so no matter what happens.
That's on him.
It's on him.
Does he just stream at random, like whenever he's free?
I think so.
In other sad news, the news today was that Stan Lee died at age 95. He will be missed. His cameos will be missed, and definitely have thoroughly enjoyed his characters that he's created.
And his cameos will be appropriately replaced by Ryan Reynolds Pikachu cameos.
I feel like I've heard that he recorded a bunch of cameos in advance.
I mean, they probably take him like 5 minutes to do.
Man,
so
just, while we've got you, here, say some things.
Because he was like 95, so if they like manage to scrape him off the couch for a day, like they probably should get their time in, right?
More or less. Yeah. So, just wanted to get that out of the way. Anywho. Are you ready, guys?
Excelsior!
To watch some Yugi Mans?
I hate this game. I don't know what.
I know you do. Grin and bear it. Fake it for the audience. All right. So this first one is Hector versus Born Identity 8.
Are you screen sharing, Ryan?
Yes, I am screen sharing, Dave. Why do you ask?
Because you're not.
Shh. Minor detail. I can fix this. I have the technology.
I can do that. I can do that. That's another guy that's dead.
Oh. I guess we're gonna go.
Stop quoting dead people.
We'll share this one. All right. So yeah, Hector is playing Altergeist, and Born is playing Cosmo. I believe. Is he playing Diagram? Yeah, he's playing the True Draco Cosmo.
Is this the 16th versus like first seed or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So Hector Altergeist is number 1 seed, and Born is number 16.
Ugh.
That untargetable ship there was giving him a little bit of trouble, so he had to make the Hextia to get over it.
Yeah, actually, untargetable monsters are a little strong this format.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
He is playing Chain Destruction,
Which
in
is
the main.
cute.
I'm not sure what you'd be aiming for with Chain Destruction.
I think he was just going for a cheap trap.
Yeah, I mean he's also playing Mind Crush and some other things too, so it's techie for sure. But yeah, Altergeist kind of got away with that one.
I would at least assume Chain Disappearance would be a better selection.
I would too. Because Chain Disappearance actually has the card that was played as well, so I don't know.
It would have been good against my deck.
Here you go, True Draco. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, I think Masterpiece would have given Altergeist a run for its money, but
Oh yes, they'd have an awful time with it.
It's unaffected by everything. GG.
Especially if you made it unaffected by monsters and traps, they probably have no out to it.
Yeah, exactly.
They'd probably be citing spells for that format.
Right.
Citing stupid spells.
Unfortunately, the Chalice gets bypassed by the protocol, but it was a valiant effort.
Somebody said the stream is lagging.
The stream, well, yeah, I'm doing a lot.
Are you actually recording as well?
No.
Oh.
I should be, though.
Live dangerously. There's two of me. Yeah, everyone said the stream is like forked.
Aw. Trying to do too much here.
Don't talk to me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just along for the ride this stream. This is Ryan's baby right now.
Do you guys like switch off who's running it or something?
Well, he's hosting to do the match preview, so why is it running so slow?
Maybe because there's a third person on the voice call. I don't know. I
Maybe.
assume you guys have people on here and there, right?
Yeah, we
it's
do.
the screen sharing, honestly.
Oh.
Is it actually not the stream isn't lagging? It's literally YGO Pro is lagging.
YGO Pro is slow. Yeah, you guys can watch.
We
the
can
stream.
just watch through the stream, yeah.
It's not that far behind. Sorry guys. Is it any better? Can you tell me if it's any better?
Not yet.
Oh,
Looks
man.
slightly better.
Better now.
If you press play, then we can see if the duel progresses at a reasonable pace.
I mean, the frame rate went up. Doubled.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Yeah, right now, me viewing the stream, it looks like it's running fine.
Yeah, the
All
chain
right.
link 1 circle is swirling nicely.
Yes, it's fine now. It
Okay.
was literally the screen share. It was just too much.
Yeah.
It's like streaming twice.
Basically.
Pretty much.
But
One was
yeah,
probably
at this point, the popping, I think, of Slip Rider and kind of taking out some stuff there is what's winning him this one.
Well, negating the Cosmos isn't good enough because then they just die and float again.
Right. So that was a advantage duel. And this one, Altergeist gets to go first, so that's all you need to know about this one.
Yeah, winning the dice roll.
that's pretty much my Altergeist matchup with my Paleos. It's dice rolly. Who gets to set 5 and pass first?
MacLeod is an interesting and wins in this duel, but it's an interesting tech choice. I don't think I've seen that in any other lists.
Moltef is played in lists that play Temple of the Kings. It's also
Okay.
useful in this scenario where it protects the protocol.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously that's how we used it. I just haven't seen it in.
I've never seen a competitive build run it,
Right.
but
My friend Akeem has 2 YCS top 32s from this year, both with Altergeist, both playing Temple of the Kings, both playing MLTF.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad option. It won him the duel. I've yet to see it, which
Yeah.
Temple of the Kings is certainly cute.
yeah.
Yeah, it's always a neg 1, but the tempo you get is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's what they have a hard time with is set. You go first, you have to set a bunch of stuff. They don't get the luxury of something like Paleos with making the Apabina.
Yeah, but you still, even still, Opabina you want to make with a trap, so even that doesn't really help too.
That's true. Let's see what the next one is.
Silco just can't get him over budget. It's a super and like a main set. It should be.
Yeah, I think most of the Altergeist are cheap. Actually, all of them are cheap. I think the reason the Altergeist is expensive is because of impermanence.
Yeah, I mean it might be the most expensive at like $1 a copy.
Right.
Faker's 5. Everything else is
That's
$1
true.
or less.
That's true. Faker is 5. So this next one is Demix versus Winda. Demix is playing a PK Fire. I don't know if it's quite PK Fire, but it's Phantom Knights, and then Winda is playing True Draco. True Draco Time Lords, actually. So that's some of those tucked in there.
Look at that Galaxy Cyclone. Oof. Galaxy Cyclone actually might be really good against Altergeist. As like a cheesy, cheap option.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're going to have face ups and face downs, so it's always got targets. That's not stupid. I like that.
No, yeah. Phantom Knight's just kind of not caring about being destroyed, as they do.
Decode pass, yuck.
Well, it was decode, then make like 3 other monsters, and then attack.
Breaksword's still good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's just been OTKing everyone.
I think that's how he's. Yeah, definitely, he's always been winning. Chainlink 4.
How cheesy.
The Scrap Twin Dragon. For the spicy tech, I guess.
Oh, see, you're a little bit ahead, so they're just spoiling it for me. I gotta say, I didn't know Phantom Knights could function on their own.
Mm-hmm. No, they're not bad. Clearly.
I mean, that was a boatload of damage.
Yeah.
Cheesy. Cheesy.
Just attacking through zeros is going to put out a lot of damage.
You zero out the attack and then attack a couple times.
Was this game 2?
Yeah.
All right, True Draco going first with Dynamite Set 1 pass.
Dynamite.
That looks like True Draco's going first.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he's like, chain something.
Demix is pretty clever. He doesn't play anything if he knows it's going to work out against him.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
Definitely the break sword coming in handy.
Breaksword's putting in work.
It's like part of the archetype or something.
It seems to work better in the archetype too,
Mm-hmm.
because it summons back guys.
And being able to search out the rank up.
That's pretty cute because
nice.
That's the big problem with rum cards is most of them are unsearchable.
Mm-hmm.
So despite the fact that they can cheese out some pretty beefy guys, most of the time they're just kind of bricky. So the fact that they can search their in-theme one is actually kind of nifty.
Yeah. Especially as it's like part of you make the rank 4 detach, search out, and then upgrade that. So it's
neat.
It's pretty
What's
slick.
the thing he's making, that big dragon?
Dark Requiem?
Dark Requiem.
Gotcha.
It's a
It
negator.
can reduce them. Yeah, it reduces a monster to 0 and gains its full attack, and it can also negate any number of monster effects until it runs out of material.
Okay, that's a good card.
But it needs Rebellion as material in order to activate either of its effects, so once it detaches the Rebellion, it becomes kind of useless.
Yeah. I mean, it's a humongous beater, so
Yeah,
that's...
You're rarely going to get to that point.
Oh, it also summons back Dark Xyz monsters when it negates something and destroys it.
Yes, which is I think he used OTK last game by getting
He
back
brought back Break
Break
Sword,
Sword,
so you don't really need links in it at all.
which is nifty.
Yeah, he's not. I think he's running a couple, but they look like toolbox.
It's actually funny too because like Dragoonides function in the same way, like or a similar way. They don't really care about link material or needing links because like they just kind of constantly swap the one zone guy. So this is very similar in that fashion, where it's just it's like I keep sending my guys to the graveyard and bringing them back, so I don't really need a link zones.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of neat.
Although with the trap summoning the guys back, you could probably make a decent link spam Phantom Knight.
Yeah, you could.
Well, if you use the Break Sword to pop and summon, you can only go into darks, so you're somewhat limited. But some of the best cards are dark right now.
Yeah.
That and like you have
Low.
like and you can always put in more rank 3 engines like dangers and stuff.
True. All right, so yeah, Demix won that one 2-0.
Pretty whole-handedly.
Whole-handedly. That last one was pretty back and forth, but Window's a pretty good good player as well. A lot of the top cut was all good players, which these matches were quite good. This is Woob Tubblers and Yui. Yui is playing the Trickstar Time Lord Burn dot
Womb
deck.
Raider.
Woob Tubblers. I don't know.
Womb Raider.
I think you downloaded the wrong Tomb Raider.
I downloaded the right Tomb Raider. All right. So Trickstar Burn is doing Trickstar Burn,
and then the other one is trying to summon a kaiju to do the Crusadia bit.
Oh, is that Crusadias? Is that what I'm looking at?
It is. Just pretty much link up, target a kaiju on your opponent's side of the field, and attack for 8,000 damage is how that works. But the Trickstars are definitely
torrential tribute on the
Trickstar
on the
things.
kaiju.
I mean, yeah, you got to prevent your opponent from getting a kaiju on board.
It's a shame it didn't kill a Crusadia. That would have been kind of clever.
Mm-hmm. I think it has battle protection.
No, the Arborea was in the graveyard. You can banish it to protect your Crusadias.
Ah.
So it had battle protection. Just
on
its own, yes.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny though. Like your opponent builds a board, throws a kaiju at you. You're like, aha! Like that's torrential tribute. I like that.
Yeah, Trickstar has a lot of room to play a lot of interesting tech. These Time Lords and these Torrentials, so it does a lot.
Yeah, when your deck consists of 3 Lycras, 3 Candina, and 3 of the field spell, and literally one Lily Bell, and then you have all this other room you don't know what to do with.
Mm. But in the end, he succumbs to the burn.
The burn. I don't like Mound of the Bound in that deck. I think that's
even for the Time Lords.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Well, it's the 4,000 one. Inflict 1,000 when actually destroying something.
Is that?
Oh.
Eh. It's I guess it's additional burn.
They just Trickstars like their field spell, and if you're playing a burn variant, you want the field spell, so it just feels odd to burn another field spell.
Yeah.
Unless it's a that quick play spell. What's it called?
Twitch.
Summons field spells.
Oh, Metaverse. Oh, not the. Oh,
yeah.
The limited one card.
Yeah.
Blanking.
I'm so beat.
I know what you are speaking of.
That would be a reason why I would play that if I was playing that other card.
Set rotation.
Set rotation. Because you can give your opponent that stupid Mount of the Bound at worst case scenario.
That's true.
I do think Trickstar should play the Link 1 that points down, just so that when they make the nightmares, they can get their draws off of it.
Oh, the Trickstar Link 1?
Yeah, it just points down. I don't even know what it does. It does something, but it's not really relevant.
Probably does burn. that would be my.
It's kind of funny that Trickstars have a whole deck and they don't play like half their monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have they've had like consistent support for the last couple of sets. They just don't play any of the main deck monsters.
All right, game number 3. So Trickstar has.
Where's that Dark Room and Nightmare? Come on. I want to see some old school cheese.
So the Crusader was kind of forced to go first, which is not what it wants to do. That is wholeheartedly a OTK deck.
Human Gang asked me when Cyberdark. Like, well, not a Monday.
How Yu-Gi-Oh?
Have I ever posted a list video on a Monday? No.
Not in a long time.
Where's my firewall Lilybell loop? That's what I want to see.
That was probably affordable.
Probably. I mean,
you can get those reincarnations in there. That's pretty good. They must have dropped in price.
He's not playing Firewall.
Interesting.
Just doing all that 400 burn. Think
Predator Magnus, we've already been over this. I'm no longer doing Top Tuesday. I'm just posting it whenever because the schedule's too hard to maintain.
At least once a week.
It's an official announcement in a list video.
So I don't know about the what do you think about the red reboot against Trickstars? Is it worth negating the?
Well, when you're playing a deck that just wants to OTK.
Yeah, no, it's actually an absolute atrocious play, but I wasn't gonna harp on it.
Yeah.
It's like your win conditions to burn me, so I'm gonna pay half my life points.
Right.
Feels bad, man. You know, it's like you're doing literal half the work for him.
And at this point, it's too much.
I don't think it's the worst choice in the world if you have a full hand, but when you're down to like one card, it's not so great.
I guess at that point, is it even worth activating? I think it's fine. Yeah,
you're taking like 5. If they have
OTK damage or OTK deck, if you can win, then sure.
Then pay all your life points.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Last one. All that matters is the last life point.
It's like, you know, I don't know. If you don't need the 5 cards in your hand, let them reincarnate it because it's like you're gonna lose 4,000 plus like another 1,000 if they have Lycoris. So it's that's a huge investment to save your opening hand. All right, well, here's a pendulum mirror match. I can't have an opinion on.
This is Snowy versus Nick, and Nick is playing Odd Eyes, and Snowy is playing
Baguska Turbo.
Pendulum. Baguska Turbo, yeah.
Baguska Turbo.
Yeah.
Baguska's literally walking Plan B.
It's not the greatest right now.
I liked the Veiler on the Metal Foes.
It's a good hit.
It's a good hit.
Well, everything else is negated, so.
Yeah, I've been testing out Baguska, and it's not as good as it was, for sure. I think the Odd Eyes matchup is actually in his favor because of Persona. Because he can pull it out of the deck with Arc, and then have another negate as well. Well, the big eye
Persona
is nice.
negate?
Ooh, big eye. Oh shit! Oh, that's broke.
Yeah.
I miss Ignister popping my opponent's cards to spin things.
Yes, I did that in a mirror match at the regional. Persona's effect is once per turn, you can target a face-up monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck, and its effects are negated to the end of the turn.
I feel like I did that exact play with Harpies once against some Pendulum player summoned Ignister, and I used Big Eye to steal it. Like,
Nice.
I remember that big brain play. That was.
So Pendulum Magicians is so cheap that he's able to fit in the Mythical Beast engine.
Blech. He's like play the real build of the deck just to like.
Pretty much.
It's funny too because it's like I feel kind of bad for Odd Eyes because it's just an inferior version of the same deck, even though it does have some neat plays.
Just less consistent.
It's certainly a deck.
I'm surprised you don't play it. It's Pendulums and Big Dragons.
I should.
I think you also like to win, so
yeah,
I don't know.
there is that.
That's rude.
I just play my Big Dragons in my.
Yes.
Although Arc Pendulum being able to recycle Vortex multiple, when it gets destroyed is really nice.
Yeah, I mean the deck has its advantages. There'd be no reason to play it if it didn't do anything fun.
Mm-hmm. And access to Big Eye.
The rank 7 toolbox is still pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, Vortex is a pain in the ass.
It really is.
It coming back over and over again is confusing, surprising me.
That was oppressive, but okay.
It was oppressive. Let's see. The next one is Enrotted versus April.
O'Neill?
April, I think, is playing Lunalights, and Enrotted is playing
Trickstar.
I think it's just Mech Knight Trickstars, which is interesting. That little, that little tech in there.
Went all in on like triple DD Crow, if I remember.
Yeah. I mean, all in as in like it's a 50-cent card, so there's that.
I know, but no one's really playing hand traps. He's just like, I'm gonna play the hand traps I could play, all of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Might as well like try to, because there was like two distinct deck building options for this tournament. It's either I blow my main budget on my main deck and just make the deck work, or I play something dumb, make it function, and then blow all my money on the extra and side deck.
And in this case, he's able to pull out a Borreload Dragon.
So like, neat.
Which, I mean, if you can fit the Borreload Dragon in, you're well on your way.
Because budget cards might have a problem with that thing.
Yeah, April immediately scoops.
Skirp.
And apparently Lunalights got more support coming.
Neat. Do they still lose to Tetsudo or Rot Newman?
Probably. As long as they
that's Tiny Turtle, right?
Blind allure.
As long as you blind allure when you can't special summon. Oof. Regeki for 1 feels bad.
Although the DD Crows are putting in work.
DD Crow putting in work. Well, if Called by the Grave is a great card, then I think by definition
half of
DD
Called by the Grave is okay.
Is a okay card.
Well, often enough, Called by the Grave is just used as a DD Crow.
Really? I mean, the negating the effect is nice, but yeah, chaining to Graveyard Revival is definitely...
Yeah, very. Although, banishing their Herald of Perfection out of their grave that they discarded with the Herald of Perfection on the field in order to negate the Herald of Perfection on the field's effect was one of my crowning achievements with Called by the Grave. I was like, gotcha!
That's not bad. It's not bad.
I love that stupid card. Come back to 3!
And then the oppressive Lunalights was too much for...
Yeah, he put a big bunch of damage on board.
Yeah, just a bit.
All right, who's gonna win?
Game number 3.
I mean, this is Lunalight's match to lose because they play big beaters and Trickstar has problems with big beaters.
I don't know why they didn't activate Hanawata right away.
Just
to save some, because I mean, like, they're going into it having taken no battle damage and like at half life essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they took some battle damage, like,
oof, yeah, he lost. Set Hanawata pass.
Yeah, so that was
you.
And then the scapegoat into Borreload to seal the deal.
Since we're
Damn,
seeing
Lunalites.
Hanawana,
This should have
since we're
been your game. You
since we're
opened
seeing
your.
Hanawana, which is like just to stop burn damage for the
Yeah.
FTK that's going on right now. I know people are like afraid they can't activate any monster effects to play defense with. Friend of mine was testing Clear Effector,
I think that's the other one.
where they take the damage instead.
Oh, okay, interesting. I think there's another one that you don't take any damage.
The trick is to get Greedy Saramea on board.
There you go. Same idea. So this one is, again, this is Slifer OP playing another Pendulum Magicians and some guy called Legacy Crusaders. Never heard of him.
Yeah, that guy. I've seen his channel.
Yeah.
It's pretty whack.
Feels bad.
So,
Yeah.
do you have anything to say about your, now that the cat is out of the bag, do you have anything to say about your Infernoid deck?
I just hope that there wouldn't be a bunch of Altergeists and a bunch of True Draco, and those were the most represented decks in the tournament.
Hey,
I got to give you kudos for the reasoning and slash draw.
That Slash Draw was putting in some work.
It did win a couple games.
Slash draw is stupid.
Not
I
by
love
its
that
effect,
card.
but...
Oh, it did, just not in the top cut.
Oh, okay, nice.
I mean, slash draw is a great little mill card, and every once in a while, it'll win you a game by accident. It's
Mhm.
pretty nifty.
The what I thought was interesting is the Pro Abyss Dweller play, which does literally nothing against Infernoids.
It is possible he didn't know what I was playing because I hadn't exposed a single replay.
No, I know you did a pretty good job of being discreet, but he didn't really have anything else. He probably could have done Tornado Dragon, but there really wasn't. He didn't have
What,
anything
chain
else.
to slash draw?
Oh, off slash draw, I left one of the Decatrons in the graveyard so that the reasoning would only have one target in the deck.
Nice. For like that, what, Dog Marin that sent itself back.
Just 3 Decatrons. But yeah, I've seen those old builds.
Yeah, they used to do that. Game number 2.
Oof. Gotta give it to Infernoids. They can still win,
Even though every card in their deck is a brick.
pretty much.
Which is ridiculous.
A little counterintuitive, but it's all right.
It just has
See,
a lot of big plus cards.
I was wondering if Slifer should have made you go first.
Maybe. If I open Feast, he's in trouble. But otherwise, yeah, I don't have as many going first place as going
I feel
second
like
place.
I've seen you just do nothing but OTK, and I don't think that he has enough stoppage on his part.
Ew, I recognize that.
Well, he does until I think he lets this go off.
He left the slash draw.
He negated the wrong thing.
I think there were just too many things to negate after slash draw resolved.
Gotcha.
I mean, slash draw. I could see why you wouldn't negate it, just because it doesn't immediately affect you. But you want the setup, so I wouldn't have let you do that. But
well, I mean, he is playing a pendulum deck, so less of his cards go to the graveyard. So the burn damage is not as important against the pendulum deck.
gotcha. But you don't want to. He doesn't want to let you mill. Like that's
Right.
what you're. Whatever.
I'm mostly playing it as Upstart Goblin.
Yes.
Yeah. And just send back some stuff that you would want.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Master Rule 4 getting in the way of pendulums.
Pendulum Sokon 1. Decatron pass.
I'm not sure if he had a dark pendulum, but it might have made more sense for him to put one in there instead of the Wisdom Eye.
Probably. Or did I? Were you playing Slifer or someone? No, you were playing someone else. You're playing Zen Modaman. I think I labeled that wrong. Regardless, the last duel of the top 16 is actually between Slifer and Mind Reader. The last one was with Benji and Zen Modaman.
Oh yeah.
Because he did know what you were playing, because he played you in the Swiss.
Yeah, I think he was Metaphys.
No, he was... no, the last one. The last duel, I think he played you.
Oh. It might have been just the wrong order of games.
The Pendulum.
I think I played him top 8, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember. I might have mixed up which order I
I don't
played them in. I'm pretty
think
sure.
I don't think Metafist made top cut.
Oh, I played somebody. Never mind.
I think that was your game you lost because of macro.
Yeah, I lost
Protocol,
due to macro in.
chain
Oh no, that was
multi-figure,
that no? You lost to
figures,
Ringo, right? I think your only
effects,
loss was Ringo.
Yeah,
yes.
And
I
that
lost to
was
Ringo because
Ritual
he opened
Beasts
macro.
and Ritual Beasts,
Yeah.
which sure.
Source effect, bounce multi-figure. Where's your concur, you scrub?
Del Horsey.
The horsey. I think he searched a Mellow Seek, even though he already had one. I don't know why he did that.
Because he
Oh.
is the epitome of an Altergeist player.
What?
Click things.
Just click things. Search Mellow Seek. I mean, Mellow Seek is kind of a cheesy card.
Mm-hmm.
Normal Mellow Seek.
I mean, he might not
attack,
have had. He might not have had
out
a
stuff.
like Conquery requires a face of Altergeist to activate, so he might. I don't know if he had that, but you still need to search it out.
There it is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you got it now.
But
I've lost to this deck enough
it's a little too late there.
to watch, to actually almost know how to play it.
So I know how to. I don't know if I've ever beaten it. No, I have.
Alter?
With pendulums, I've been able to beat it.
I've been able to beat with my Paleos by just simply opening Heavy Storm Duster
Oh yeah, there you go.
and going first.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
good.
Yeah, going second is hard. So in case in point, this is playing into set 4,
Ugh.
set 3. Yeah, no, it's no bueno.
That and Suicudus is just a really, really good little control card.
Yeah,
It's surprisingly annoying to play around.
that's why Kieran was banned.
Well, yeah, and you got or what is it? Is it Protocol running interference?
Yep.
So it's like, if you let Altergeist get going, they have a pretty grindy and difficult board to break.
Yeah, I'd say definitely by about turn 3, if you haven't gotten rid of their traps, you're probably gonna lose.
Yes.
Yeah, once they've established the L board, it's over.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, because anything you get rid of, they just get right back. It's it's super annoying.
Just a bit.
Duelist Alliance.
I like the card.
Original.
It just loses wholeheartedly to Thunder Dragon and Ash.
Exciton Knight. Oof. Oof.
But he's able to
Eight.
chain a whole bunch of stuff and like just send everything back to his hand. So
there you go. A boosted Black Fang. Come at me, bro. Sent to the grave with Meloseek. Oh, that's cute.
The Link Kuribo.
Yeah. No, using Meloseek to send purple poison. I like that.
So you don't get
It's
the
cute.
pop.
Yeah, that's cute.
But yeah, and then just
The fact that the Pendulum player is still in this is a testament to the recursion of pendulums, I guess.
yeah, both recur very well, but without opening another power card, like a Twin Twisters or something like that. I think it's
Yeah, I mean you got like Time Gazer, Magician, and Attack mode. That's
which
a little.
is yeah.
That's a little bad. that's
Well,
that's
I
a
mean,
suboptimal situation.
Normally that's not too bad because of poison. But with Milliseek not destroying
able
it,
to able to cheese through it is pretty good. Meloseek breaks the board pretty
it
well.
really does. And then yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you got it.
So game number 3, Pendulums have to go first, which really this was a die roll. I think if Ultrageist had won the die, this may have been a different outcome.
Gotcha. Did he open the Wombo combo board?
That I opened on you?
Yeah, every single time I duel you.
Pretty close.
What's the
How many
intended board?
It's like, how many times can I open that stupid Link 3 with the stupid Vortex Dragon and this stupid Moral Leader?
Oh, and
you always,
and avian. Don't forget.
yeah,
avian.
you always manage to get an avian in there too, like a dick.
No, but the Tornado Dragon was a pro move there.
Yes. Well, he knew what he was playing against,
Yeah.
so
No, yeah.
that was the optimal monster to make.
Right. So you just wait for him to flip protocol and say nope.
Yep. Ooh, set 4 pass.
Oh wow.
Spoofing?
Chopper.
Look at that. He actually knew what to negate.
Mm-hmm. And then yeah, he tries rivalry, but no. So that was the this is the top 16.
That was 16. That was 16. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And then now let's go to top 8.
All right. Top 8. Let's go.
And we'll start off at the top 8 again.
Sweet.
Did I
not save it?
Maybe.
Way to screw up
Maybe
everything.
Everything. I mean, did I save it or did they post it?
Ooh.
I think everybody posted their games.
Did they?
I don't know. We got kicked out of that chat at some point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Where is?
Did they name it something funny?
No, I think I just didn't download it or didn't quite make it into the.
Stop all the downloading.
That's the finals.
This is where Predator Magnus is also supposed to post my MySpace.
Yeah. Dave from MySpace. This is just giving me a good place to cut the video up later.
Yeah, there you go.
Some solid dead space. Entertain us, Dave.
That's
where you go.
Show your own MySpace. No.
All right, so this is
Oh yeah, you did show my top 8 before my top 16.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, because Zen Mode Man was top 16. He was the Metaphys, and top 8 was the Pendulum match.
Well, if the two of you just
yeah, okay,
shut up
so I did do
about it,
that.
no one would know the difference.
It's
Oops.
all right. It's all right. We're good.
Literally, no one would know.
Literally.
Until we watch the Pendulum match again.
Well, we'll watch Zen Modman. We can do that. So this is Hecta Endemics. This is the round 2, I guess. This is top 8. Number 1 seed versus the number 8 seed.
Silly, gullible little Hector.
Hector went undefeated in Swiss.
He did. He was the only one who went 7-0. Rivalry.
Let's look at this with the Mind Crush is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Continuously mind crushing a bunch of monsters and traps that all activate in the graveyard.
Yeah, about that.
Oof, the Storm Duster. I love me some heavy Storm Duster. Card puts in a work.
Yeah. I think that he probably could have won otherwise, but that definitely solidly put the nail in the coffin.
Remember to support the Divinator channel on things like Patreon, MySpace, Second Life, Grinder, and Chatterbait.
How do you support people on? Never mind. I don't want to know. All right. So game number 2. If you were paying attention,
That's a lot of traps. Is that my pass?
Yeah, it's Breaks are definitely putting in a lot of work there. He didn't open up multi-faker and a lot of traps, so He kind of bricked.
Yeah, 4 traps and a multi-faker is better than 5 traps and none.
Mm-hmm. And then the Imperial Order is okay, I guess, but
yeah, it's kind of dead.
Yeah, you're stopping like literally one card, and that's the rum card.
And the burial.
Oh, yay! I don't think he just didn't have a good side. Oh, waking the dragon. 2 dead.
2 dead. 2 dead for me.
He just wanted to pop it.
Tommy managed to.
He's got no way to bait him into popping them, though.
Right.
There's nothing that's set in that deck that would encourage someone to just pop them.
No. Oh, he does.
I cited that against Tommy the other day.
Yeah.
Little did I know he cited it against me as well, and I storm dustered it.
Nice.
And he played Falcon, and I had no out to it.
Awesome.
Felt bad, man. I was like, "Where's my cat shark? No!"
So he managed to boost. He needs to boost Decode Talker just to get over Ultimate Falcon.
Which is actually,
that is what you.
I like that.
That is
I
what
like
you would do.
that.
All right.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh right there.
This is Benji's totally top 8 match, and not the top 16. Now this was the, yeah, we showed the wrong one before. So you were right. The Metaphys was your first go around.
I mean, it makes more sense that Metaphys would be 16 and not 8, but
yeah,
that's none of my business.
It was a deck I considered playing. Figured it'd be affordable.
Yeah, this is Zen Modeman playing Metaphys, and Slifer was playing Pendulums from earlier.
It's the only deck in the game that can almost play Card of Sanctity.
I guess.
I tried it in Shuranui's.
Did it work?
No. I tried.
I tried. The dream is to get it to work, because if it did work, it'd be a good draw card.
Tell Better Dave to post his YouTube channel. Better Ryan.
Is he teching Grand Medu Garzette in here?
I don't remember.
Or no, not Garzette. De Erza.
The One Punch Man.
Yeah, the One Punch Man.
I don't think so.
One time I summoned one with a Levier, the Sky Dragon. Like I made it from my opponent. It was pretty funny.
That's a nice top card he drew there.
Oh yeah, right? Macro.
Right. Macro.
It's convenient. I mean, not that he doesn't have pseudo macro also.
Right.
I mean,
he's got.
I'm sorry about whoever is playing the Infernoid. Are about to have a bad day.
Yeah, I mean, if you were able to out macro, he does have the different dimension ground set as well. So.
Oof! Look at that banish pile though. Feels bad, man.
Yeah. You're able to get rid of both of those, but.
Can you out it?
But can you do this?
Out it? Can you out it?
Like, I can out it. I gotta be Storm Duster. And then this happens.
Yeah. He opened up pretty well.
Big old Trump wall back there.
This is like the only misplay I think I made in this duel. I forgot that the DDR is going to send the Pendulum monster to the banner zone. Because I'm like, oh, I got rid of it. Right. Oh no, it's back.
Right. Is he gonna play Borreload too?
Borreload in there. How many macro cosmoses can he hit you with?
All of them.
All of them. Did I just see Fusionist in the extra deck?
Fusion target for level 3.
Yes, you did.
No instant fusion targets.
This is the first time I've chosen to go first.
Okay.
Just because you're like, no macro for you?
If I can get, like, I played a lot of back row hate in the side deck, so I wanted to make sure that they go off. They were like Malevolent Catastrophe,
oh, nice.
Heavy Storm Duster,
Cute.
Red
Love
Reboot.
and Catastrophe. You know what?
That's
Your opponent thinks they're. You think that your opponent thinks they're being cute with Mellowseek, and you're like, "Blah!" Like that'd be funny. Like it'd be a blowout.
Yeah, my friend was playing in his ABCs for the Altergeist match, so I'm like, oh, I'll play that.
nice.
Seems good.
Did he
a good-
not call one? Or no, that's the not reasoning. Like yeah,
No.
you opened up. When I saw that you opened up,
Oof, man, could you mill any more?
Monster Gate, I was like, that's game.
I think I milled 25.
Yeah. When
Look at the
I saw
deck
the
thing on that. You about to deck yourself out, you jackass. Blow up those stupid goats. What format is this?
All right, so we're gonna pretend that was the end of top 8.
Yeah.
Going in for that Doolittle doubles. I like that.
He doesn't do a little, he does a lot.
And the next one is top 4.
Is it the only top 8s we had?
Did I not show the rest? Did I skip?
I feel like you only showed like
Am I like
What?
Two.
all
It
over
felt like
the
2 top
place?
8s, and one of them was actually 16.
Shh, I'm all over the place. Yeah, you're right. I need to show 2 more. So never mind. Back to, like I said, we're still in top 8. This is Kren versus Enrotted. True Draco versus MacLeod Trickstars. Zen Vodman said Fusionist was the meme budget extra deck card for Eater of Millions fodder. I approve. Works for me.
If it was the cheapest possible extra deck monster, it was a good idea.
If it's not, then you wasted money, you dork.
I mean, it's a meme. I don't think Metafists are that expensive.
You probably had like $50 to blow. It's like,
Somebody entered the tournament with a $40 deck.
yeah, but why would you do that?
You wouldn't. There's no reason.
With no intention to win.
No, he didn't. At all.
If you managed to make your main deck and extra deck and side for $40, I would throw in some hand traps. So like, you know what? Throw some drolls in there.
And evenly matched.
And evenly matched. I got this. They won't see that coming. Hit him with an actual good card.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Oof, that's a bad top deck.
All right. Game number 2.
What song am I singing?
Do it again.
It's like
Happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I
know exactly what it
I
is.
can hum it right along with you, but I have no
I
idea.
have no idea what it is. Whatever.
It's a Robin Thicke song.
Is it now?
That's all I know.
Well, we know the artist. We know the tune.
I don't think I ever knew the artist, so I don't think that helps me.
All I know is on the music video, his name pops up on the screen, like
Okay.
#Thick all the time.
Oh.
Hashtag thick.
THITICC.
A lot of True Draco.
Well, we're seeing the same people, but yeah, there was, I think, 3 True Draco, 2 or 3 total.
Keeps called by the grave.
Called by the grave, DDD God. What is this?
I don't think this stops True Draco Phoenix, so I'm not sure it's even worth DD crowing these cards.
Nah, I don't think it is. But yeah, that was a True Draco moves on.
It's the third Johto theme from Dave.
All right.
The Robin Thicke song from Ryan. No, that would be.
All right, so I don't think I've shown this one, right? This is new.
No.
No.
Okay, it's not new.
Be a master, they
Oh,
will
this
show
is,
you skill. Everyone wanna get there faster. Make the way to the. Oh, I'll stop.
Gonna get us.
I will be singing that all night if you don't stop me.
Don't stop me now.
Don't stop me, I'm having a good time, having a good time. Shouldn't stop even through the sky like a tiger.
There we go. Got you on a different song.
Define the laws of gravity.
Yeah, the pendulums
Stupid
opened up a little too
pendulums making the same stupid opening board.
well.
Needs more Mound of the Bound in its Trickstar Time Lords. Notice he never plays it.
Yes.
My point has been proven.
If you're seeing a card stuck in your hand majority of the time,
He's bad.
it's bad.
He's bad.
Waiting for the searches on the reincarnation is quality. Yeah, this is certainly an interesting matchup.
I like how he's playing that stupid Odd Eyes burst stream thing.
Searcher?
Card.
It searches it out.
Just searches.
Yeah.
It's just like Rhoda. Might as well play it.
Gotcha.
It does have that other effect if you want to use it. I don't think anybody ever does, but yeah, it's literally just a searcher. Although Time Lords spinning back
That
stuff.
Dead reboot.
Red Dead reboot.
I'd like to see some Trickstar Mounds Bound.
What?
Are you talking about boobies? I think he's talking about boobies.
No.
I can't be sure because it was a super clumsy joke. But
Well, you have thoroughly destroyed the clumsy joke for that.
yes, I have.
No, he's taking burn for everything.
Right? Yeah, Candina is
Pick your nose, take 200.
probably better than Licorice in this case.
Stop activating spells. He's gonna kill himself just by trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep, that's accurate.
What are we gonna do? Just put a couple of Candinas and Lycorises on board and
Wait.
Lily Bell for game.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Lily Bell for game.
Dude, that joke was a masterpiece. Nah, bro.
Come on, Mound of the Bound.
Do it.
Search it.
Search it. You got a terraforming. You got this. He's got kaijus in there too. What a mess.
I think
What?
he was like, I'm still surprised that my deck keeps winning. This mess of a deck shouldn't be winning.
Well, Trickstars are known for being such a small, efficient engine. You can play literally anything else in them.
True. So instead of the DD Crow, he decided to go with the Skullmeister,
Cute.
which is handy right there.
Baroque.
Good for this
Baroque.
match.
Very good. I wonder if he sided it, which is a weird thing to side in for pendulums, but
Unless you actually were that 4D chess play. You're like, you know what? It has one application.
Yeah.
It stops Vortex.
Right.
I got this.
but they can make it without the float, so I don't know. The big brain play here is attacking into the Tyon, so I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish.
Well, they're pendulums. They just go back to your hand. You're like, oh, I just pendulum someone
I
again.
just want to play them again next turn.
Right?
Or get reincarnation for more cards. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that was the.
That would be the uber big brain. Like, well, you know, my board's actually shitty. I'm gonna bounce all this shit back and hope he reincarnates me just so I can get 5 new cards. Because damn,
Oh, just so I could play the raccoon on his turn.
Bunboku?
Wait, what? Oh, it got it had to be active in the end phase. Like, why is he using this chalice?
Oh yeah, because of late stage.
Pendulum player is playing himself right now.
You played yourself.
Congratulations, you played yourself. I mean, I guess you would want to bounce Bunboku, but I feel like that was still a bad play.
I don't think he read the card or didn't expect it to be on both turns.
Yeah, maybe
Hey,
he thought it was
Punch
only
Eater
one.
of Millions.
I love Eater of Millions. It's a good little one-off tech card. And when your deck plays just a bunch of bullshit, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It fills a hole that Trickstars
a
need.
3,500 attack Eater Millions. That's just strong for no reason.
Bert, put in some work.
Mm-hmm. Actually deals the final damage with it.
There you
Ones
go.
can't do anything with one card, right?
Dark Worm defense mode. Defend me!
Darkwood defense mode, blah. All right, so let's go back to the semi for reals
Yes.
this time.
You have a semi right now?
Maybe.
Damn. Maybe.
So this is the same player we just watched playing against Demix. Your Trickstar Time Lord versus Phantom Knights.
I was very interested in this match. I wanted nothing more than for Demix to win, so I wouldn't have to play against Trickstar.
You have a horse in this race.
Yeah. Because I think at this point, I mean, you had your matches played out pretty quickly, so you knew your opponent going into this match.
Yeah, I'm like, please let me play against anything BA like. It'll just let me use my imaginations all day.
Right.
I'm flabbergasted that this cheesy bad build of Trickstars just keeps powering through the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I guess burn is burn, right?
Yeah. And if you can get off the halve the life point Time Lord, that gets him into range of the standard Trickstar.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason for the synergy. That one guy does a stupid amount of quote burn damage.
Oh look, Mon of the Bound's still stuck in his hand.
Every single duel. You don't want it. It actively shuts off your win condition.
Yeah.
Lily Bill, no. Come on, Phantom Knights. Don't lose to this. You're going to lose to this.
All the burn.
Your deck's competent. It's surprisingly well built. Don't lose to this. You're losing to this. You get your ass whooped.
Oh.
So rare that works. He made a use of the Mount of the Bound.
Yeah.
You discarded it.
No card is dead in your deck when you play Nightmares.
True. I can always discard this card I can't use. I wouldn't any.
That's scrub logic, though.
That's what is Mount of the Bound supposed to do for him anyway? I do not
I
know.
think it's supposed
Because
to protect it's supposed to protect the Time Lords from targeting.
Yeah, but like,
That's what it's supposed to do, and then do the additional 1,000 burn. But
if he was doing something cheesy and like searching spear mode with it or whatever, can you do that with?
You
Mount of the
can,
Bound?
yeah, I
if
think
you
so.
can pop it, but it's not going to get popped.
You're not gonna be able to pop it in Trickstars easily.
Because then I'd say it was cute,
Right.
but yeah.
I've seen people do that in Metal Foes and like nothing else.
That's true.
Pop Mount of the Bound to get sphere mode.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Oh man, Demix.
Yeah, this Phantom Knight player is really starting to. I'm losing hope in humanity over here.
You feeling the burn?
Like, I'm pretty sure his deck is objectively better, and he's losing. I mean, to be fair, Trickstars do grind advantage all right.
Yeah.
So,
And everything you do, every move you make, every step you take, gives you burn. Although
This is a lot of damage.
he is able to
I'll
attack.
be burning
He's
you.
able to attack for game with just the Requiem on the zeroed out monster. So that OTK though. And
That was beautiful.
In round number 3, we have guessed that card, which one is dead in your hand. If you guessed Mount of the Bound, you would.
He opens it like every game too.
You would be correct.
Mound of the Bound.
There must have been a game that did something in Swiss.
I'll have
Gotta
to
go
ask
through those
him.
on the replays.
To ask Yui why.
Mound of the Brick. Like, it literally could be anything else. If it was an upstart goblin, like, it'd just be anything. Like, what? Except I think he's playing more than 40 cards. But anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, he might actually use it.
He might actually use it. Just because it just doesn't know. No, he's going to. Oh, well, and he might have to now.
The strike on the Candina was quality.
He didn't even play it.
No, he
Why
didn't.
wouldn't you just play it? Just hope they pop it.
I mean, he has a Time Lord, so he has his synergy, right?
He's got his synergy right there.
Yeah, played it. It's been played.
No, my synergy.
That 1,000 burn and the 2,000 burn, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's
What is he worried about? Dryden? Like, why does he need to worry about his guys being targeted?
Well, Fogblade would get him a little bit here.
Fogblade. I mean, Break Sword. No, Break Sword destroys. So yeah.
And Break Sword's not a quick effect.
I guess it would be Fogblade that you're in this particular matchup. The reason for keeping it in and not siding it out, but
Immediately.
yeah.
This match Burial's like +3, so just,
Right.
You know,
Oh my god, it actually did something. Mount of the Bound.
no sphere mode.
No.
We all make fun of his Mount of the Bound, and all of a sudden he drops Obelisk on this guy.
Well, if he got sphere mode, he'd have to do something with these monsters.
Life of the Sky Dragon!
I have no
Like,
hand.
oh shit! Oh shit!
This did nothing. I have no hand.
Show me what you got.
I don't know that luring him in with that Waking the Dragon again.
No, I'm pretty sure it has no function. He threw it in because he was like, I have level 10s.
Yeah.
I need another field spell for some reason.
For some reason.
Sure.
Ooh, man. That Ultimate Raptor.
What are you going to do about it, though? What a dumb thing to lose to.
Yeah, you gotta. That's how he outed the last one, was boosting Decode. He did this.
Which was
Yeah.
that was a Yugi thing, too. Like, that's straight
I think
pull out of your
that's
ass
really
in the
your
three-parter
only-
episode.
That's really your only option. Just beat over it.
There he goes.
There it is.
He's going to do it. What a goddamn legend. Thank freaking God.
I don't think my deck has an out for Ultimate Falcon.
All right,
Yeah,
Benji.
I learned by the hard way. My paleos don't.
Benji, we got another one of your matches.
Oh, okay. Let's see how this scrub did.
This is Kren and Benji playing True Draco and Infernoids.
Oh, look, I played the matchup I didn't want to play all tournament.
Mm-hmm. Did you play Altergeist?
No, fortunately.
So why don't you want to play against True Draco with Infernoid?
Void Imagination and the fusion spell is like a Shadal fusion, so if your opponent doesn't go into the extra deck, it doesn't do anything.
Ah.
He's playing Monarch's Erupt as well, which is cute.
Ew.
Although you were able to play around that quite well. I was actually impressed. This one was a lot of fun. This match actually was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, my roommate plays Draco, so it's
you
heavily
were
practiced match.
the chaining the Decatron to dodge the Erupt was some quality.
That is good.
It also helps that my opponent wasn't fully aware of how to beat.
That's the other thing.
Infernoids.
Yeah,
That's,
it's like if you-
that's Infernoid's number one strategy.
that was
you don't
probably
really know how
your
my
biggest.
deck works, do you?
My card text is too long.
No one reads them, so they're just like, whatever.
Yeah, and
I
then
was
you're-
just hoping, please win right now.
Right.
Come on. Let's do it. Slash draw.
Ah, I would have been like, nah, you got the whole thing. I don't care.
That's a match
So-
winner.
It's a
By
match
activating
winner.
a monster effect, I was able to take Deviati off the field, negate his monster, and still blow up everything.
Because could he have chosen not to activate the monster effect?
Well, I had Void Seer, so I could make him unaffected, and
Okay.
it would work this time, but he does it again later.
Yeah.
I also will say this. I'm pretty sure Infernoids have an inherently good YGO Pro matchup.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Because no
Because
one wants to read.
no one wants to read on YGO Pro because you don't have time.
Right.
It's like, what's going on? I don't know. Screw it. Yes, activate.
So that card that he just banished, I had not activated once in the tournament.
Really?
That would have been the one time I would have activated it.
The Void Launch?
Yeah, it's a shit card, but in slow formats, it's okay.
I like how you completely cleared all of his back row like a turn ago, and he's already back to pretty much full.
Yeah, their field spell's good. Actually, some of that stupid Draco thing.
Slash draw again.
Draco Phoenix. Draco Phoenix. It's not even any of them. Yeah.
Were you
Wow, where's
running
that slash draw for freaking
a-
victory?
Right?
Do it. Do it. Ah, damn. Remember when I was like trying to get Ryan to test slash draw in my nibbles, and the first game he tried testing it, it just won him the
off.
duel. And he's like, "How rude!" It didn't even test the strategy. He won the game before I was allowed to win the game.
So going into game number 2, True Draco gets the advantage. Now, did you open up bad, or is that?
This is horrible.
Yeah.
I had one play. It was summon this monster and hope for the best. It got striked.
Yeah.
Then I tried again, and you know.
And it got also negated.
I know. Let's try my other one play
Yeah.
and see what happens. I'm like, okay, I'm getting somewhere.
Nope.
Nope. All right, I'm out of cards.
Oof, solemn judgment.
I can win with no cards, right?
If you don't draw
Top-
into that.
top deck slash draw and win with slash draw.
Right. Yeah. That's totally how it works.
If you did,
That would be awesome. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Heart of the cards did not work.
No. Does Infernoids have a hard time coming from behind?
With grave setup, no.
Well, it's hard to get grave set up in
Right.
in the wrong scenarios. Like Draco's just a bad match. Like Imagination's like a top deck card if your opponent goes in the extra deck, but it's not in this match. So only Reasoning is like a good top deck.
Which is rough because it's a 1.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, slash draw could be good also, but
You need a discard card.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, and that's rough. What you need is grass. That's what you need.
this worked for me because he misplayed.
Oh, there you go.
How so?
He activated the Dynamite, allowing me to tribute the Deviati, so it nuked all the back row.
Gotcha.
But if I couldn't tribute it, it was just going to be a dead monster.
You gave him something to negate, right? Is that what the
Exactly.
or change it?
I needed a way to tribute.
I like how you
How's
kept Feast in hand until you got rid of his back row.
It's a very easy deck for him to just tribute a spell and
Right.
knock it out. So I have to like wait.
No, I mean that exactly. You do have to wait, but that's not something that most players in this tournament I think would have done.
No,
I think he ran out of Draco spells because he wasn't searching anything off Ignis.
This is just Benny Boy here actually knowing how to play his deck.
Yeah, basically. That gives you a huge leg up on most of the players in the tournament.
Wow, what do you know? If you actually know how your deck works, you play a hell of a lot better.
Kieran said he was in the voice chat with you during this, and just waiting for slash draw to go off.
Yeah, we were praying.
All right, so that was the semifinals. So we have one match left, and it is between Phantom Knights and Infernoids. And I have not watched this match, so this is
it 2 or 3 games?
this is a 3-gamer.
Yes, excellent.
So I know who won, but I don't know what happened.
I'll just say it was a beautiful match.
I saw that and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this on stream.
I'm just glad that stupid Trickstar didn't make it.
Mound of the Bound.
Mound of the Brown brick dot deck. The deck that should have won. That's what I wanted.
Yes, barely though. That was some close games.
Now this is an interesting matchup because his deck is a bunch of walking crows versus a graveyard
Right.
deck. So this will be interesting.
It should be your match to lose.
Yeah. He played me in Swiss and decided he's never going to go into the extra deck ever,
Ah,
unless he can like kill his own monster.
gotcha. Interesting.
Because he knows
So
how your deck works.
after playing it once, yeah, he didn't know when I played him the first time though.
Did you beat him the first time?
Oh yeah.
You lost that good Infernoid advantage. No one
Uh,
knows how my deck works.
no, why'd you look back and read?
Well,
Curse you for being a
no!
competent player.
They're too long. Don't even worry about it. Just keep making plays. Blindly play stuff.
Oh god.
That and I guess the fact that he's got like a main deck 3 burial from a different dimension is probably and just inherently good
Mm-hmm.
for this matchup.
Yeah.
Where's that slash draw work?
Woohoo! Ah, damn it.
Yeah, that's good playing. I mean, yeah, you really have to be careful about. Because I remember playing Shadal's back in Duelist Alliance format, where you had to really be careful about what you left on board, and even playing with playing against Necros, you had to be really careful about your hand and the field.
Yeah, meta gaming is actually fun.
Definitely, I don't. We haven't had something like that in a long time, which is interesting that it happened around the same time. Because I don't like the. I mean, Mech Knights, I guess, would be comparable with keeping an eye on your board and where things are, but I don't
Making
think
them go first and stuff like
yeah,
that.
there really isn't that kind of mind games of I need to keep a specific monster off the field so that they can't make a play.
Yeah, dodging Trishula was always a
Yeah.
goal.
I was playing Dave's Necros a little while back, and I was managed to clear up my hand, and that was actually a thing. All right, so PK takes the first game. Why did he put in Dimensional Barrier?
He doesn't want to run into my fusion monster
Okay.
I mean, do you play that very often?
every game.
I guess that's the thing.
Malevolent Catastrophe.
You don't seem to need it to win though with this deck because you have main deck monsters that are big.
Yeah, but I run out of advantage really fast. That's why when I say this deck is entirely bricks, it's because I
That
run out of stuff.
catastrophe though.
The fusion is pretty much like Future Fusion, right? You just send a bunch of
Yeah, which is a card I should have played,
Oh, yeah.
considering. But I stopped playing it when Tornado Dragon came out
Gotcha.
because it was just so easy to just pop. Like, it never made it through the turns.
I mean, nowadays you might be okay because not a lot of decks can make rank 4s anymore.
But they can all make Nightmare Phoenix.
True.
So here's where he gets gamed. He
right,
can't get his extra deck monster off the board.
and you're able to summon the big guy.
Yep.
Look at all those effects you get too.
Yeah, well,
Oof.
you sent Ntis and
Yeah.
Look at all that value. Oof.
All right, game number
Oof.
3. I opened up 2 Imagination.
Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted against a player who knows exactly what they're doing.
Right. Make an extra deck monster.
Do it, you won't.
Give me Feast, give me Vanishment, give me something better than Imagination right now.
Yeah, he's just sitting on those monsters.
That's such a meta play too. That's really
Right.
funny.
You have to do it from hand. Ew.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna sit on this, boots in defense mode.
Hard summoning Tiara is like the
Right.
silliest thing you can do.
Is that a minimum?
Let's do it.
Yeah, you need 3, right?
Yeah,
And specific ones too. So you just happen to draw into those 2.
just do the 2 big ones, and then the other one doesn't matter.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I made myself unaffected, but I purposely left myself under Fog Blade so he couldn't just attack through me.
There you go.
Hmm.
Although I should have really put myself in defense mode.
Oh yeah, because he'll just zero out the attack, pop
Yeah.
Fog Blade, and
Because I have another Imagination, so if he doesn't kill me
right.
and leaves a monster, I should be able to win.
Yuck.
Because yeah,
His deck
Wow.
really would almost rather you play a big beater.
Mm-hmm. They could just zero out and attack for game. Because then he can also chain the trap that protects from battle too. You just pull a loot
Yeah.
away. So yeah, that was the final. Phantom Knights have taken the budget crown, and if you guys want to see how to play, go head over to Benji's channel. He posted you were on Skype with him.
Yeah, no, through Discord.
Or you were on video or voice chat with him, talking about how to play Phantom Knights. So we'll put a
we've got a non-budget build.
Yeah, how you actually want to play Phantom Knights, and get his insight on how he plays them.
Yeah, it's not like a crazy just U-Link version or the what's that guy's name? The Rongo Miniad?
Oh
the big rank 4.
86.
Yeah, the one that says you can't do anything. Yeah, that guy.
You can't do
the
anything.
one that 86 is you.
Yes.
Yes.
He was numbered appropriately.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I think I don't know if there's anything else you want to do, Dave, or if you want to just call it a night, or.
Well, I'm like stupidly tired,
That's
so
what
I might
figured.
just.
So I think calling it a night would be about right. I will try to. I'll probably parse this out into like 2 or 3 videos for the different rounds, and oh
Sure.
Wait, before I forget. Wait, before you go. We're gonna
Declare your face.
We're actually gonna show the
deck list?
the deck list, which I keep saying we're gonna do for the top 8 people, and we never get
never
around
do.
to it. Yeah, so we're gonna do it now, and we're gonna make a video of it. So
Now it's gonna be one big video.
just one big video. Yeah, you're just gonna watch the stream, and that's it.
There you go.
Demonetized.
It's already done.
It's already done. Hey, making videos is easy. All right, so this is Slifer OP's Pendulum Magician. Honestly, the fact that he is able to fit in these, I mean, this is like a $6 card, the King Jackal. Fitting those in, no problem. I think the only thing he's not playing, this is a full-powered Pendulum deck. Honestly, there's nothing. The side deck is probably where the money would go in.
Well, because Avian's a personal choice, right?
And
So it's not even.
It's also like $1 now because it was reprinted in Shadows.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So that's super cheap. He probably could have played that instead of. No, I don't know. This looks like my deck. for real. So, go quick over. Got the Mythical Beast engine.
What's Joan for?
Supreme King. The which one?
The fusion.
Out of money.
Yeah, it's
Just to make it 15.
I think so.
Gotcha.
And he probably had a couple cents, but yeah, and nothing too much to say about this. I don't want to go over it because it's pretty standard. Number 7 is Odd Eyes, also fitting in a small-ish Mythical Beast engine with 3 Cerberus and 1 Jackal.
Pretty similar deck.
It really is. The Bumbuku and Nekomata is interesting, or Megaspectre Cat and Raccoon. With the Odd Eyes being all pretty much 7s, you can get away with having a high scale of 5. That's not a problem.
Yeah. I guess it'd be a low scale of 5.
Yeah. Normally it's high in Megaspectres.
Aye.
Yeah, and then
Oh, it also lets him go into the Totem Bird.
that's true. That's cute. You can pendulum.
Which is cute.
And then with
That is
he
pretty cute.
has the Gate 0 as a low scale, and then Janky, I think are the 2 low scales. Persona's a 1 too. So there is a lot of I like the Odd Eyes. I really do like the Sky Iris build, and like back in the day, my favorite build was running like 4 different field spells because I could tutor into them with Ancient Fairy Dragon very easily. So I definitely do miss that. Place number 6 is Hecta's Altergeist, which is unsorted for some reason. Things of note as he was playing Temple of the Kings, hence the Emutelf.
Where's this big scorpion?
And then the main deck, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Mind Crush, and Destruction, which,
Mind Crush is cute. It's a good budget trap.
yeah, nothing crazy about that.
Nothing crazy.
Side deck is all right as well.
I really feel like he didn't know the difference between Chain Disappearance and Chain Destruction.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know why he was doing Chain Destruction. Well, okay. Metacall.
Why do you want something not in the deck but still on the field and destroyed and not banished? I can't think of anything.
It has more targets because I think Chain Disappearance has a
it's
lower.
1,000. It's 1,000 or less.
So Destruction gets more. Disappearance is 1,000 or less. Destruction is 2,000 or less.
I guess, is Destruction better in the mirror?
Not really, because you can recycle everything.
Yeah, you almost want to banish Mellowseek or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to banish.
Banish Mellowseek would be really good.
Siliquitious
because they probably run 3, right? Most of the time. So
I used to play it to stop Neptibus.
that's cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a testament to just how strong Altergeist is that he was able to go undefeated in Swiss.
He says, Kurian says you could use it against Invoked on Alistair.
And that did get a reprint recently, so.
Yeah.
But then, even still, Alistair goes to the grave, which is okay, because then you can just banish it. I don't know. It's interesting. Number 5 is the MacLeod Trickstar, playing the Phantom Sky Blaster and token generation for the Borolo Dragon, which, as you saw, won him some games.
Yes.
So nothing. I'm not seeing anything wildly out of the ordinary. I mean, he's got the DD Crow and Veilers, so heavy on
that
the
DD Crow is doing work.
If he had the room, I mean, he kind of splurged on the Borolo Dragon, but he probably could have gone for the other hand trap that negates in the grave.
Oh, Skullmeister?
Yeah, at least sided that.
I think he made every cent count.
I think so.
That's why everything's short.
Yeah, he's not playing a full side deck. No, that Borolo, it's like $25, so everything else is.
Yeah, that chewed up his budget.
Mm-hmm. Number 4 is Yui with his Mound of the Bound Time Lord Trickstars. And main decks Waking the Dragon, which is interesting.
Yeah. He was playing 2 Mound of the Bound.
Yeah.
But why, though?
He could have just played a 49 card
I know,
deck.
right?
Yeah, he could have played a 48.
As a one-off, that's not bad. In the side, he's got a forced back counter trap, which is negate the normal summon or flip summon of a monster and return the monster to its owner's hand.
Which... Yep, that was in. That's actually that's a GX card. I was recently in one of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the idea is if you have Licorice on board, you can do some burn damage, and.
Yeah, I guess
it doesn't seem good. But yeah, the main deck Waking the Dragon and combination of Trickstars, Kaijus, and
hey, got the 3rd place or whatever, right? So...
Yeah. Or 4th place. Kren's True Draco. I think his thing of note would be the Monarch tech, Monarchs Erupt, and March of the Monarchs.
This looks as standard as it can possibly be.
Yeah, there's really nothing.
One demise, interesting.
I think it is an.
Do they normally play one?
Build. No, well, that's probably where he had to cut his money.
That's a budget call because demise is still pretty pricey.
Yeah, I guess you might as well if you see it. It's a blowout.
Yeah.
I think this was like the perfect deck to play in a budget tournament if you just want to win.
Right. Which
yeah, he didn't have to compromise it very much.
Not really.
compromise the side deck slightly, I'd say.
Yeah, you'd be playing Ashes and Ghost Ogres and Bells. But yeah, no, nothing out of the outrageous. Okay, hey, we have the author of the next deck. What would you change or do differently with this deck, if even given the budget restraint?
Given the budget restraint, let's see. I would have tried to get Called by the Grave in there. It seemed to be a little high at the time.
Okay.
Even the common?
It was 250.
Wow. I haven't looked at that in a while.
Yeah. And I tried to get Typhoon in there for Altergeist, but
I think Typhoon's recently spiked.
Yeah.
I would pull the Void Launch since I've activated it once in the tournament.
Okay.
And I always played it in a slow format. It sits there. I predicted heavily that there'd be like generic stun decks because I felt like there'd be a bunch of affordable trap cards people could just play.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't happen, so I like oversided for that.
Gotcha.
I think there was a few in Swiss. I think you were. They just didn't make it far enough to matter. Yeah.
I would have tried to get my deck down to 40. And,
I mean, it did well. So
would you play more Burial, or is that too much of a late game card?
Yeah, I originally when it went to 3, that's where the slash draw tech started coming in. I'm like,
Okay.
infinite Burial means infinite monsters.
But
too slow.
Yeah, understandable. Cool. And then the winning deck list of Phantom Knights. I thought this. I hadn't seen this before. This is a interesting card. This Kagamucho Knight.
Yeah, it just summons itself, right?
Yeah, when you normal summon a level 3, you can special summon it. So it's a rank 3 engine essentially.
It was really good in the non-budget build, just for making Rusty Bardish.
I mean, I think you'd probably play Danger Jackalope.
Probably.
If you had, but
I would assume
you might play it even with that thing, depending on really what you want to do.
Yeah, he's a Kage to Kage, right? Does the same thing with 4s.
Yeah, he's essentially
Kage to Kage. Kage Mucha. It's the same naming convention.
Yeah. Jackalope's probably too expensive, right?
I would assume.
He's like $10.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
He didn't have a full side deck, so.
Yeah.
He got a sold in there. I think she's still in the 20s, right? Or at least when the decks were made. I know she's gonna probably.
I'm pretty sure he had to get that in there, otherwise the deck wouldn't work.
Well, there's no equipment spell, so it's not that essential. Although he did say that's where he splurged his budget in this particular deck.
Yeah, well, she's 20. I think she's probably the most expensive by far in the whole thing. So.
I mean, it really seemed like the Requiem was really what was winning him games.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, with the rank up.
I think Requiem's been worth nothing, even as a secret rare.
Which is funny. And then
now it's common.
Yeah. Breaksword got that reprint in Battles of Legends. So I mean, and then just recently they got the Link as well. So, I mean, I think if you like this style of play, this is as seen and put to the test through 7 rounds of Swiss and a single elimination tournament top cut. It definitely has some merit that you can.
It functions, so that's the thing.
It does very well. So yeah, that was the Davinator Championship Series budget tournament. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you're playing now as a budget alternative to the meta, and
why it's not working for you, like my lack of impermanences.
And why you aren't a meta sheep yet, like Dave is.
I want to be.
It's too expensive.
I want to win a duel.
And then Kieran is commenting in the chat right now that he is going to be hosting his own tournament, which is going to let everyone battle it out for a paid for spot in the next Davinator tournament. So you can check his tournament out. Information will be on Discord. It's going to be a burn effect win only, so no battle damage is allowed. And then he's got his own custom ban list, so all the standard burn cards are actually banned. So you have to.
Oh, I actually might want to play in that.
That is.
Is there a way to disable battle damage from occurring, or are you just like,
I
do you
think
lose if you battle damage?
I think you lose if you battle damage.
Well, that's stupid.
Or I guess you could play on Dueling Book.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ew.
Because I would still want to be able to attack.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, that's true. Shit. Like just to kill something.
Right. I mean, I guess if you're not, yeah, you have to. That's part of the thing is you have to build your deck around assuming that no battle will occur. But he has the rules. He'll post them on Discord. I will. He's got a word document, so any and all questions can be answered by him on the Discord. Link in the description.
Fair enough.
I haven't read it well enough to ramble on about what I don't understand. I'm not you, Dave.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is all I have for tonight. Anything you wish to add, Dave?
No, at this point I think everything's good. I think we're on schedule for a Wednesday top 10.
Cool. This is
And
the top 10 best of Cyberdark Impact.
Yes. And I'm thinking I might actually do a Thursday or Friday video this week because my hands are feeling pretty good. So
Awesome.
I think I might splurge.
Cool.
So look for that, and also I haven't been doing my fan mail Fridays because no one's sending me anything. So which I think is now a self-defeating problem.
Yeah.
So do that. I have 2 letters for like a month, which feels bad, man.
Yeah.
So
That is a very short video.
yeah, that was a problem. I could probably get like 5 minutes out of 3. I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm all set, Ryan.
All
Thank
right.
you for hosting tonight.
Well,
that was
you
really
are-
nice
you
of
are
you. It was
very
much more
welcome.
convenient.
Yeah, and I only made a few mistakes, so that's all well and good.
They were fun.
They were fun mistakes.
Yeah, gotta enjoy those.
Yes, I am currently trying to pad out the runtime as I navigate to the control room.
See? Isn't it weird?
To end the stream. Okay, I'm here.
All right.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Good night,
Good
all.
night,
Thanks for having
everybody.
me.
Stop streaming. No. Why are you still going?
Are you really?